Got a bird, what whistle. Baby got a bird, honey got a bird, sing. Baby got a bird, honey got a bird, sing. Without you, Corona, sure don't mean a natural thing. I learned to love you, baby, for I called, honey, for I called your name. Baby, for I called, honey, for I called your name. Baby, for I called, honey, for I called your name. I wouldn't trade your love for money. Baby, you're my warm heart. Honey, you're my warm heart's flame. Have mercy, have mercy. Baby, on my heart. Honey, on my heart, blood, soul. Baby, on my heart, honey, on my heart, blood, soul. I got a rainbow round my shoulders, shine like silver, baby, from that gold. Got a worker, wanna whistle. Honey got a bird, baby got a bird, sing. Baby got a bird, honey got a bird, sing. Now you, Corona, sure don't mean a natural thing. Corona, oh Corona, my sweet Corona, Corona. All right, everybody. Let's get going on some mad. What do we got today? Let's see. That's a little bit of live blues for you. You know, students, the blues was a kind of music that was made a long time ago by people who were very sad. And what they did was they sang their music. And the music had all their pain and their fear and their suffering inside of it. But then they sang that sadness and they made it happy. They made it something you could stomp your foot to. They made it something that you could dance to. So even if the music wasn't happy, you'd get happy. So this is the thing about the blues, right? We all get to blues sometimes. You and I and all the people stuck inside with the coronavirus, you know. But we gotta find outlets. We gotta find outlets for not being in the blues. So, how do you take the blue that you feel, the blues, the sad, the lonely, the feeling all by yourself, the worry about all the things that you worry about? How do you take that and find happiness? Well, one of the things you have to do is find an outlet that helps you let go of those things, right? If you can let go of those things, whether it's in music, maybe you write, maybe you sing, maybe you and your sisters dance. I know some of you sisters love dance. You find something. And then while you're doing it, you enjoy it. While you're doing it, the bad things that come, the blues that come, you let them go. And they just fall away. That's what we must do. Okay? So now, let's use math to make us less blue. We'll focus on math, and then some of the things that worry us and make us feel sad, we put them aside for a bit. And we focus and learn them with our minds. Okay? Okay. So you know how to add and subtract with integers, but can you multiply or divide with them yet? Don't think so. See down at the bottom of the screen here? There's a math antics video that's very good. I know you like math antics. We watch math antics together, don't we? This one will teach you how to multiply and to divide integers. It's pretty simple. But there's some basic rules. So what I want you to do is memorize these basic rules. Take a picture of them on your phone or something, but these are the multiplying integer rules. So just remember that when you have a positive number and a positive number, and you times them, you get another positive number. When you get a negative number and a negative number, and you times them, you get a positive number. When you take a positive number and a negative number and you times them, you get a negative number. And when you times a negative number by a positive number, you also get a negative number. These 1, 2, 3, 4 rules, very important. So I want you to put them up here in your melon. Think about them. Okay, let's try some questions. So our first question that we have is minus 3 times 5. Now this 5 is positive. Even though it doesn't have a plus in front of it, it is assumed to be positive. It is positive. Okay, you can't see the plus, but it's there. So when we have a negative times a positive, what does the rule say? The rule says we get a negative. So we get negative 15, because 3 times 5 is 15, but it becomes negative because of the negative here. How about this one? We have a negative and a negative. What will that become? Negative? No. A negative and a negative. Bam! Remember that? It's a positive. So 6 times 5, or negative 6 times negative 5 is 30. Okay? Let's try another question. 4 times negative 5. 4 times negative 5. 4 is positive. There's no plus in front of it, but you don't need one. If you don't see one, you assume it's positive. Positive number times a negative number. What do we get? Yeah, a negative number. So 4 times negative 5 becomes negative 20. Simple, you get this, don't you? Okay, and what about this one? 1 minus 3 times 6. What do we do first? Think of PEMDAS, or PEDMAS, or however you want to say it. That's right, we do the brackets or the parentheses first. So we do minus 3 times 6. We have a negative number times a positive number. What happens to this number? Does it go positive or does it go negative? Yes, it goes negative. Right? So we get negative 18 inside. See that? This becomes negative 18. This we just copy down into the next step. And then we have, the next step is tricky too, right? Because we have a negative number, we're minusing, we're taking away a negative number. When you take away a negative, it's like taking away your anger. You start to feel better, don't you? So this is like feeling better. This is like taking away a negative number is like becoming more positive. So it's 1 plus 18. 2 negatives equal a positive. 1 plus 18 equals 19. See? Try this one. Here's your parentheses right here. So we're going to do the parentheses first, aren't we? We've got a negative number and a positive number. What's going to happen there when we times the two together, when we multiply? What's going to happen? We're going to get a positive number? Nope. We're getting a negative number. A negative number because we have a negative and a positive. So you're just going to get negative 8 divided by 8. So what do we have? We have a negative 8 divided by 8, you get negative 1. This is something new, but see how divide works the same. Divide works the same as times. Okay? So it's kind of like the opposite of times, isn't it? Divide means dividing things into groups. Times means you take different groups and you count the number of groups there are. So they're opposites. But here you have a negative number divided by a positive number. It's the same as if we were multiplying. So negative times a positive equals a negative. A negative divided by a positive equals a negative as well. Okay, try this one. Here we have negative 3 times negative 12 plus 3 to the power of 2. Okay, well, let's think about this. What comes first? You could do your exponents first, right? Or we could do the brackets first. Why not do the brackets first? So we have negative 3, right? Negative 3, negative 3 times negative 12. Negative 3 times negative 12, two negatives make a positive. So negative 3 times negative 12 becomes 36. 36. Then on the next line, we can actually do 3 to the power of 2. 3 times 3 is 9. So 36 plus 9 equals 45. Okay, here's another one. Minus 10 divided by negative 2, and then plus 6. Right? What do we do first here? Well, let's think about this. We've got a minus 10 and a divided by negative 2. Do you remember how I was just saying that when you have division, it works the same as multiplication with the rules? So if you have a negative number divided by a negative number, you're probably going to get a positive, right? Positive? See, so the negative number, negative 5, divided by negative 2 equals positive 5. Just like in the multiplication rules, a negative times a negative equals a positive. A negative divided by a negative equals a positive. And we carry the 6 down here. We just write it down over again on the next step. And 5 plus 6 equals 11. Okay? Let's try another. 3 plus 2 in parentheses. So we do the parentheses first, don't we? To the power of 2 divided by -5. So let's do the parentheses first. Here's how we do it. In parentheses, 3 plus 2 become 5. 5 squared, right? Put the square down here. We just copy all this out the exact same into our next step. The next thing we do is our power, our exponents, right? Using PEMDAS. So 5 times 5 is 25, and we divide by -5, right? So we have a positive number divided by a negative number. So think of if you have a positive number times a negative number, what do you get? Into your rules, you get a negative number. So it should work the same. It should work the same with your division, right? 25 divided by -5 equals -5. Let's do another. 30 minus, parentheses, -4 times -3. Let's do the things in the parentheses first, right? That's how we do PEMDAS. So -4 times -3. Two negatives times together make a positive. See, so the -4 times the -3 becomes a positive 12. And we just copy this down. We put it down here the same. We don't touch it until the next step. 30 minus 12. What is that? That is 18. See? Do you understand this? It's good for you to maybe stop the video, think about the video, rewind the video, rewatch the video a few times, see if you can begin to understand each of the problems. Okay? So that's all for today. I just want you to go and practice and practice and practice with your integers in your order of operations. This is the end of our order of operations unit, students. So after you've done the exercises, we'll try to put those up on Google Drive for you or something like that. I'll figure something out and we'll let you know. After we've done that, then you can try the little quiz. I'll make a little online quiz or test for you, okay? And we'll see how you're doing. So I hope you are having a good day, that you're enjoying your days at home, and that if you get the blues, you find a way of overcoming them. The best way isn't to fight against the blues, is to turn the blues happy. You don't fight against the blues, make the blues your friend. You know, make friends with it, sing with it, dance with it, write with it, imagine with it. You can do lots of creative things over this extended time with coronavirus. Okay, bye-bye.